Da-na-na-na-na, da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na, na-na-na. If you don't know what I was doing, guys, I was whistling. I was sitting and whistling the theme of the show. I'm here again. CG the Boss Rugby Fan 2000 here, and I'm here again reviewing on the Oil Heist. Came out in the year of 2020, even though 2020 was a god awful year. Yeah, it came out the same year as Sonic the Hedgehog, Onward, Soul, Onward, SpongeBob movie, Sponge on the Run, Trolls World Tour, The Crew to New Age. Oh, sorry about that, guys. The god awful Artemis Fowl, which I did run on that movie. I might rewatch my rant at some point and might do redo review rant. We don't know. Let's see what other movies came out 2020. Accelera, yeah. I'm not gonna name all movies. It's gonna take forever, guys. Yeah. So basically, what the plot is, it's about this teenage girl called Luce. She's obsessed with wizard stuff and all, magical wizard stuff and all, and she wants to be like a magical wizard sorcerer person, but people think she's a weirdo. So her mom sends her to summer camp, but then she tries to get a book that she loves, and an owl took it, and then she chases after it, and then goes through a magical portal to a different world, and she meets Ida, and he meets this little thing called Keen, and she wants to be a wizard, and she stays there and tries to become a wizard, and that's basically what the plot is. Now, guys, I'm going to say this. And when I discovered this show back in like 2-3 years ago, I was like, what's Iron Heist? What's that? And then I heard that Knox Michelson loved this show, and I was like, oh wow. I watched some episodes. I was watching a lot of episodes on this show. I was like, wow, this show's awesome. So yeah, shout out to Knox Michelson for getting me into the show. Which, yeah. So what can I say? The Oil Heist, it's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. I love this show. Which, yeah. So what can I say? I've watched every episode. I've seen every single episode of the show. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention in my Kith review that I've also seen every single episode of Kith. Which, yeah. I love the episode in Kith when they're on the road trip, which, yeah, I'm not going to mention that in this review. I'm not going to talk about that in this review because it's about the Oil Heist. Which, yeah, the Oil Heist, this is a great show. So, like I say, the animations are awesome. I love the animation in this show. Then I'm going to say this. This is like Harry Potter. This show is like Harry Potter. Yeah, that's right. This show is like Harry Potter, which, yeah, Harry Potter's a masterpiece. I will review on all the movies at some point, but I'm not in a rush to review them all. Which, yeah. And so some YouTubers that do love the show, like Lamrock Strikes Back loves this show. He gave the show for the very first time, a watch for the very first time this year, and he actually loves this show. Which, yeah, I'm really glad about that. Like I said, Knox Michelson loves this show very much. He thinks it's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. I think Jeremy likes this show, and I think no other cool guy 2004 likes this show as well. I don't know. Which, yeah. And yeah. So, and there's also a LGBTQ couple in the show, Luce and Amity, which, yeah, I'm okay. They're actually a good couple. I'll admit that. Sorry about that. Which, yeah, and there's some good characters, like Luce is a great character, Ida's great. Kane is actually my favourite character in the show. Kane's a very funny and hilarious character. He's let's see. Amity's a great character. I love Amity. Willow's a great character. Her friend, I forgot his name. Yeah, he's a great character. Luce's mom is great, even though she didn't get much screen time in the show, but she's still a good character. But yeah, I like nearly all the characters in the show. They were great characters. I mean, that kid that tried to play with Kane, yeah, he's an alright character. Amity's siblings, yeah, they're actually not that bad of a characters. Yeah, they're actually pretty good characters. And I will say this, they were better than Velvet and Veneer from Trolls Band Together, which yeah, god awful villains. So yeah. So yeah, and it's not one person that I know that hates the show, like seriously. And yeah, when I heard the show was ending in 2023, I was pretty sad at first, but then when I watched the finale, like last year, I gotta say, it was a great ending. Yeah, the show ended perfectly. This show ended absolutely perfectly. One of the best endings I've ever seen of a TV show, along with Meanwhile from Futurama, despite it came back last year. But yeah, it also ended perfectly. Amphibia. Let's see. Amphibia. Yeah, and Kim Possible as well, which like I said, I'm gonna watch It's been confirmed. I'm gonna be watching Kim Possible after I've watched all the episodes of Haley's on it. Kim Possible's got the most votes. So that's my next show I'm gonna watch after Haley's on it. Which yeah, so yeah, what can I say? This show's a master. I give this show a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. I love this show very, very much. It ended absolutely perfectly. It show's a masterpiece. If anyone's not watched the show yet, I recommend it. And Amelia Rogers, if you're watching this, I recommend the show. It's a masterpiece. So yeah. And speaking of, then my next review is going to be a show that some YouTuber requested. I'll say in a minute. Ready for this? Drum roll, please. Super Potato. That's right. That's my next review, requested by Amelia Rogers. So yeah. And if Mario Bros. Movie Fan 2016 is watching this, don't worry, I will review on Thomas and Friends and Fireman Sam at some point in the future, because he requested them. Don't worry, I will review on them at some point in the future, do not worry. I'm not in a rush to review on them, but I will review on them in the future, do not worry. And guys, my rant on Primos, it might get cancelled, honestly, because I mean, I do not like the show, but like, I don't despise it, I just don't really like it. I might run. Yeah, Primo's run. It might happen. We don't know. I delayed it because I'm not in a rush to review or run on it. Which yeah, there are more episodes coming out. Which yeah, I might give them a watch, see if my opinion changes. We don't know. Which yeah, I still think, although it is kind of a rip off the Casa Grandes, but still. So yeah, and what can I say? The Our House gets a 10 out of 10. It's an amazing, brilliant masterpiece. It's up there with a Big City Greens. Which yeah. I will review on Big City Greens at some point in the future, which yeah. So my next review is going to be Super Potato. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and goodbye.